Hey, what's up guys? So in this video I just kind of wanted to go through the Turo app as a host and kind of give a little insight in case you're wondering about what it's like to be a host and like certain things that you can expect while navigating the app and kind of what to look for. So currently I have two cars listed on Turo. One is a 2013 Scion FRS and then a 2019 Tesla Model 3. I've been a host with Turo for just about 2 years now, and the most cars I've had on Turo was about 4 cars. My current daily is a 2013 BMW 328i, and then this was on Turo at one point, but now it's just my daily. I had a 2008 Honda Civic, but I sold that car, and I also had a 2006 Mini Cooper, but we also got rid of that car. So currently I only have 2 cars on the Turo app, but I don't plan on scaling it any further. I'm just kind of gonna try to keep it at 2. I have plans with the 2 cars, with the Model 3 and the FRS. The FRS I eventually plan to build, and the Model 3 I'm just hoping to kind of just pay it off. So in the app you'll see the I think if you're a host or just a renter, it doesn't really matter. I think you see the same thing, the search area. So you have the search, and then obviously you can type whatever you want into the search up there, and then it just kind of just shows you some info about it, and then stuff that just recommendations, I guess, that they give you down here at the bottom, and then you can go into trips here, and then at the top you'll see it says activity, booked, and history. So the activity, that's pretty much yeah, your notifications, and up here I have one pending request. I need to do this rate this guy right here, but I'll do that later. Yeah, so you can click on each individual one, and if you click on something like that, you'll go into like the trip itself and like the details of the trip. You can also get to the details of the trip several different ways, but that's one of them. And then at the top you have booked. So this is all the trips that are currently booked, ready to go as far into the future as you have bookings. So as you can see, I have stuff all the way out to the end of March, and I'm also renting this Model X here with my my Turo credit for just a day. But yeah, you'll see I have bookings all the way out to March, and then you can just scroll through, and you can each individual one you can click on individually, and then it'll go to the details of the trip. If you look further to the right, you have history over here, and this is all the trips that I've had in the past since like the beginning of me being on Turo. So let me try to go all the way back here. Yeah, you can see I had some trips with the Mini Cooper here back in 2018, the Honda Civic. This is April, November, and then this was the first time I even rented anything was in 2017. That was for the work thing. And then February was when I put my FRS up. To Mohammed was my first renter. Shout out Mohammed, thank you. Yeah, so that's it. That's pretty much it as far as the trips go. And yeah, if you go here to booked or history, you click on any one of the trips, then you'll see like the yeah, you'll see the details of each individual trip. You got like your photos, the rules, they're all kind of all the same. It's kind of silly what the rules say. Yeah, it's that little thing. Then you got your receipt. That's probably one of the most important things for your bookkeeping, keeping track of everything. Okay, and after the trips tab, to the right you got messages. Now I don't use any third-party messaging or even texting. I just pretty much keep all my communication through the Turo app as much as possible, like 95%. It's easier, everything's organized here, and I can just scroll down all the way to 2017, 2018, and the records are still there of your conversations. I believe if you're a renter or a host, I think this part looks the same too. And now is like, what's the different part is the host section. So as you can see here, these are vehicles. I have these unlisted. The Beamer is unlisted. This other Volkswagen, I didn't even actually get one trip with it. It ended up malfunctioning. So that was my mom's car. We were trying to put it on Turo, and it never came to fruition. So so yeah, these are my only active ones here. At the top, I'm so sad. That's my Audi R8 that we owned for like a week. That's a long story, but so this is where you can see the vehicles. If you look at the top right here, there's this plus sign where you can add a vehicle, and then that starts the adding process. So in this section you can click on each vehicle individually. I can click on the FRS, and then it'll take you to specifics for this car. So you can see your calendar. Yeah, at the top here you can see your calendar. You can adjust your pricing, the location, delivery, change all the details about it. Your insurance is down here, the vehicle protection, and this is what I use most often on this page, is the calendar. It just really helps you to organize your schedule around this, and you can cancel any day. As you can see, like the 31st to the 2nd, I have it canceled because I wanted to film a video or two with the car and do some maintenance on it, so I wanted to make sure I had it. And then the week after, it's pretty empty still, but all the green is obviously that's the trips that are coming up, and you can click on one of them, and then I click on the rental, then that goes into the details about that specific rental. So it's pretty cool because you can easily navigate through all the trips coming up, and it's like super easy looking on that calendar. And then same thing with the Model 3, it looks exactly the same. Just has, yeah, same stuff here, got the calendar and all that. Then coming up after the vehicles is performance to the right. This just shows your performance for your account, how you've been handling your drop-offs and deliveries and stuff, and communication. So I got my response rate up there, acceptance rate, got your commitment rate, which is like how many trips like you accept and commit to, obviously, and then my ratings, and then completed trips. Now all these percentage ratings, it's only through the past 3 months, I believe. No. So all these ratings, it's only through a certain time frame, so it's not from all time from the beginning of when I started Turo. Going more to the right, we have reviews, and that's pretty self-explanatory. Shows my overall rating. I don't know if I should like suggest for people to rate me. I never tell anybody to rate me, but I have 14% not rated, so I don't know if that's like not a good thing. But you'll see my all my ratings here pretty much from the beginning of time that I've been on here. So it's real cool because it keeps all the records of what people have to say. Then way at the bottom you have the traveler feedback, and then I guess when they finish their rental, they have like a little small survey type of thing that gives you suggestions. And it's funny because my biggest compliment is communication, but my biggest area to improve is also communication. So I don't know, I must have just like pissed off a few people. Maybe I answered too late. I don't even know who. I don't even have a suspect who I think that even was, but it's whatever. Then you can go back out of this. Then you have the earnings, and this will show your earnings from all the way at the beginning of when you started Turo. So right now it's on 2020 and has all the vehicles listed, but only active ones is the Model 3 and the FRS. You can see I'm also gonna make another video like kind of going in depth. This is all my gross rent, what I get paid after Turo gets their commission. This is just the stuff that I made. This is not after taxes, this is not after my expenses. So I was gonna make a video kind of talking about what that actually looks like. The guy's parking his truck in his warehouse back here. I don't want to be weird and like stand like I'm filming myself, because that's exactly what I'm doing, but I'm trying to kind of hide the camera behind my body right now. Anyway, so after the earnings page, you can come here to the settings, and then that's pretty self-explanatory as well, but you can change your pickup and return hours, availability. This is actually an old drift spot I used to come to. This gate and stuff right here was not here, and you can drive back into this area. Pretty sick spot over there. But anyways, after the host area, on to the right you have your profile, and that's where you can come to your account. Yeah, see your contact info, or log in, log out over there, transaction history, and this shows all the like payments that have been made to me through all the rentals and stuff. Favorites, just your favorite cars. Yeah, of course I favorite my own, but these ones are pretty sick. Yeah, so that's kind of pretty much it. That's like a good, pretty decent rundown of like going through the app as a host. If I missed anything that you're curious about, just let me know in the comments, and I'll get back to everybody. And shout out whoever's been watching my videos and the new like 20 subscribers I got. Thanks for subscribing, and let me know what other stuff you want to hear about Turo, because like I said, I've been doing this for a couple years now. I don't plan to scale any further. There is some money to be made, and you have to be really careful if you're trying to get into it. It's easy to get overhyped on just getting a car and trying to rent it out. You really got to go through the numbers and figure out what works. For me right now, it's been working. Help me pay off the cars and a little bit of cash flow on top of that. But it is a lot of little things that I figured out along the way. So anyway, if you've made it this far into the video, I really appreciate it, and don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you have not yet, and see you in the next one.